What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Josh. We're going to go over Bitcoin. It looks like we're coming down to that 24K price target we've been covering on the channel. Currently, we're sitting at 28,851. We're down about 9% on the day. We're sitting at a market cap of 539 billion. 24-hour volume, 88.97 billion. So let's hop straight into it. We're going to start here with the 5-day Gaussian channel. So as I mentioned in previous video, every time we break down from the Gaussian in the bear market, it's basically a swift drop all the way down until we create a strong level of support and we break out back to the upside. It's the same thing here in 2017. Unfortunately, my laptop doesn't want to load it up. Okay, here we go. We'll just get back to that. So if we look at present day, we're basically doing the exact same thing. We're seeing very, very swift sell-off. And even though I knew this, I still tried to take some long trades on the way down. They all got stopped out. Tried to take ones at 29 to 30K. Thought we might see a little bit of a bounce. Didn't happen. But luckily, I jumped into some short trades once we broke about 29.5K. and was able to make some juicy profits. So as you can see here, we met the technical target of the bear flag, which was coming in about 27K. We've met that perfectly. Now your next target is the massive head and shoulders, which lines up with the level of support. You can't really see it here on the 5-day. You can see it better on the daily, but that's coming in between 22 to 24K. which we've been covering on the channel. I talked about in my last video how we saw a 50% drop from when we broke down from the Gaussian in 2018, a 60% drop when we broke down from the Gaussian in 2014, 2015. And now if we come down to 22K from where we broke down from the Gaussian, you're looking at a 40% drop. And it makes sense that we would see diminishing returns in the bear market, just as we've seen diminishing returns in the bull market as the price of Bitcoin continues to absolutely skyrocket over the years. So we'll jump over to our next chart, which is here on the weekly time frame. Now 22K does line up with the 200-week moving average. So I do think that is a good opportunity for us to find a bottom, as that is where we have bottomed out in each and every bear market, including the Corona dump. So unless we're going to do something that we've never done in Bitcoin's history and come down and break the 200-week moving average and go lower, I do think this would be a beautiful opportunity to bottom out. But I will show you guys the next level of support if we were to break that level. But first, a quick shout out to today's video sponsor, Crypto.com, the world's fastest crypto growing app. You can grab one of their incredible Visa cards for cashback in crypto, free Spotify, Netflix, Prime, travel incentives, $25 just for signing up through my referral. We also have Crypto Earn, where you can stake your coins. Oh, sorry guys, we're having a little bit of lag here. Awesome staking returns on coins like Polygon coming in at 12.5%, Polkadot 12.5%, and you get 8% on your stable coins, as well as their DeFi wallet, my favorite part of Crypto.com, where I stake all of my Atom is staked there for around 50%, and my Crow is staked there for around 12.5%. So if you want to check it out, make sure to click the link. It's the top link in the comments. Check out Crypto.com, receive $25 just for signing up through my referral. So let's pop back into the video. We're going to start here on the 4-hour time frame. So as we can see here, actually, if I pop over to the 1 hour, I was noticing a little bit of a descending triangle. We broke down, we back tested it. I actually entered my short trade right here and it shot right back up. My stop loss was at 33K and luckily it rolled over. I was able to stay in the trade and made some juicy profits. I took most of my profits right here, but I still have the trade open. So we come down to the technical target of 27.9K. Now, of course, we've been seeing bullish divergences on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour, all the way down. That's why I took some long trades at around 29 to 30K, and I took some long trades a little bit higher, and they all got stopped out because we're capitulating, we're selling off, we're doing exactly what we did in previous bear markets when we broke down from the Gaussian channel. And the trend is your friend, which I should have been paying attention to, but luckily I've started to jump into some short positions. And if you want to trade with me, make sure to sign up to Bybit. That is where I do all my trading. So we come down to 27.9. Now your next major level is at 22 to 24K level. Now I'll show you your next support. If that were to be broken, I don't think it's likely because we've never ever done it in the history of Bitcoin. But if it were to break down, your next strong level of support is coming in here at about 19.6. and about 17.6, and 19.6 lines up with the previous bull market high. As you can see here, we came up to about 19.6 on the dot, so that would be your next strong level of support. I don't think it's likely. It's possible. Anything's possible in crypto. I mean, look at what just happened with Luna. Absolutely insane. But I do think we will just swiftly continue to come down. If we do see a bounce, I will give you some levels of resistance. We haven't seen it in previous bear markets. We just went straight down to the 200-week moving average. But if we were to see a bounce here, basically your levels of resistance to watch 29.4, and then we have about 30K. And then your next major levels are all the way up here. I don't think it's likely in between 33.9. I don't think it's likely we bounce all the way up to those levels. I think we'll just continue to sell off. But of course, anything can happen. So those are your levels of resistance. So once we come down to 22 to 24K, hopefully what we see is we consolidate. We create a reversal pattern like a double bottom or inverse head and shoulders. And then boom, we start the bull market once again. I'll definitely be starting to dollar cost average down in between these 22 to 24K levels for BTC. And if we go lower, I will continue to dollar cost average mostly into altcoin positions, probably a little bit of Ethereum. I don't buy Bitcoin that much because it moves very slowly, but I do trade it. But that's not really important. All right, guys. So I think that's basically it for this one. Oh, we'll take a look at the Bitcoin short and long position. So yesterday we saw like a 100% increase in shorts when we started to break down from 29K, which was absolutely crazy. The shorts are still continuing to increase. I think most traders are believing that we are coming back down to the 200-week moving average. I mean, it makes sense. So we're seeing a lot of accumulation of shorts. As we're dropping, the longs are continuing to increase here. But in my opinion, I think we're just capitulating down to 22K. We may not see many bounces, as we really didn't see any large bounces in the previous bear markets. But of course, anything can happen. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a young guy from Canada. I would give a big shout out to my Discord, but my Patreon is currently down. They disabled my account. They think I am not Jax, or my real name is Jackson. They don't think it's me because I'm traveling and my IP address is always changing. I tried to log in and they disabled my account, so I've been emailing them and they're not very responsive. The customer service is really pissing me off. It's been 2 days now. So once it's back up and running, you can get access to the Discord. Which includes 1,900 members talking all things crypto, posting chart patterns, all types of goodies. And then, of course, we have the DCA trade strategy fully explained, very simple method of trading, the DCA charts for the live dollar cost average positions, buy and take profit zones if you wish to start dollar cost averaging into your positions, and my trade signals, exact entries, exits, take profits, stop losses coming in at the $10 membership. But you can't access it right now until I get my Patreon back, which is hopefully in the next couple days. So that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button, sign up to Bybit. That's where I do all my trading, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.